one morning I woke up about a year ago and I had a swollen jaw. And that had me quite concerned because I knew then I had an abscess, and I'd always worried about abscesses. I'd never had a major one before, maybe some small ones that sometimes I could just put a cotton swab in my mouth when soaked in salt, and that would make it go down. But this one had me concerned. I did not follow up on that. So I guess it was just that neglect, I guess, through those adult years that perhaps caused me the angst of not wanting to go back to a dentist. And some of the embarrassment of, every day that goes by. I was a professional firefighter, and there were times when I would have to speak to the public and stuff like that. So you always kind of had that in the back of your neck. Wow, how am I coming across here with missing teeth?
So Jack came to me over a one-tooth problem. He had one tooth that had an abscess, and we took it out, and man, Jack is just such a wonderful patient. Everybody in our office just loves Jack to death. He is such a kind human being. But after we took out the one tooth, I had a very candid conversation with him because he was missing a number of teeth.
Once again, it was the moment of truth. This is my embarrassing moment here. And he was very non-judgmental. And that was so important to me. That I remember his words to me were, nobody hardly ever goes through life without losing at least one tooth. Here I'd lost half of them. It was comforting to know, Hey, I'm not alone in this. I just happen to have lost a lot more. But even better was the fact that his honest answer, even when I told him, I felt like it was almost like in confessional. Forgive me, Father, because I've been to the dentist since 1992.
Now, he revealed to me that it had been about 30 years since he went to the dentist with any sort of reliability. But I had a kind of conversation with him after seeing how many teeth he was missing. I was like, Jack, we got to get you out of this emergency-only lane, and let's give you some teeth back like you've never had in the last 30 years. After we were done treating him with both top and bottom implant retained prosthesis, he was just happy with the results. He was completely satisfied with the way he can eat and chew.
The nicest thing about this process, they actually model your teeth. Immediately, they put in a set of temporary teeth, which, like you say, how can you beat that? So nobody ever noticed that I've been going to the dentist all those months. When you see other people smile and you notice that they're missing a tooth or a tooth that's crooked or a tooth that's cracked or something like that, you say, wow, that poor soul, I know that feeling. I've been there myself. It's just nice now to no longer have that worry, that nobody's going to feel sorry for my smile.